What's happening, everybody? Welcome back. This is Forgo, and today I thought I'd give you guys a roadmap for the next 7 months, or at least the rest of this year, maybe a little bit of the beginning of the next year, as far as all the characters that we're going to be getting in this game, and maybe give you guys an idea, maybe the characters maybe you'd want to skip, or the characters that you wanted to go ahead and pick up. And as always, guys, it really is up to you as to who you like and who you want to pull for, right? We're going to have a couple A ranks in the next few months. We're also going to have, obviously, a bunch of S ranks, and depending on the teams that you're leveling up, depending on the characters that you already have and how well you really want to be competitive, or even if you have a giantly leveled up near team, really does depend on whether or not you want to pull for certain characters. And obviously, guys, if you're a collector, then you're going to want to pull for all of them. So let's get started, guys. So the next event that's going to be coming up after the near collaboration is the Echo Area event. And in Echo Area, you're actually going to be able to get a Wanshi, right? Now, we're on my JP account, which is 7 months ahead of Global, so I can show you guys these characters, but this is the character that you're going to get for free. Now, here's the beautiful thing about this. In the Echo Area event, you're actually going to be able to farm for this character, which is actually pretty damn sweet, guys. Really, really awesome. And he is a bad mofo, man. This is a bad dude. He's got a lot of really cool uniforms. I mean, you guys are probably wondering, why have you leveled him up if he's so awesome, right? Well, on my free-to-play account, guys, I really am very stingy with my resources, so I don't really level up too many characters on this account. I just leveled up my dark team, just working on my near team, and that's pretty much about it. And then obviously my transcendent characters. And speaking of which, Selena is also a character that we're going to be getting, who is a lightning-based character. And Selena is so fun and such a cool character. And it's going to cost you 2,500 black cards to get this character, and then you can farm the other 30 shards for her to get her to double S for free. With suddenly, this next event is actually really, really awesome because you're getting a free A-rank character. You don't have to pull for him at all, right? He's going to buff up Lucia Plume if you already have her, and you're going to get Selena, who's going to be a nice addition to already having Kamu, right, and Chu. That's going to be pretty damn sweet, right? So the next event is going to be Imprisonment Site with S Chrome, right? And this is going to be a big one, guys. This is going to be a big one, right? These are two ice damage dealing characters that we're getting. So we're going to get, we're going to get Wanshi, and then we're going to get Chrome here, right? And they're both ice damage dealing characters, and they're just going to make your ice team godly. Even if you don't have Lucia Plume, this guy here is massive when it comes to damage. He is a tank, but his damage is absolutely insane, right? Wanshi is a support character, so having an ice damage support, an ice damage tank, a good ice damage tank other than Chang Yu, no offense to Chang Yu, but he just isn't that good. Your damage is just going to skyrocket. They're going to do better than the near team in Warzone, in Phantom Pain Cage. If you have, Lucia Plume, if you have S Chrome, and if you have a Wanshi, they're just going to do better, guys. They're really going to be super OP, especially with this guy on the team with Lucia Plume. But if you don't have Lucia Plume and you're still trying to set up a good ice team, this is going to be a really, really good S-rank character to pull for. Again, guys, you're going to have time to save a black card because the next event with the Echo Area is for a Wanshi, right? You don't have to use your black cards for an A-rank character. You can actually farm for them for free in the interlude in the game, which is actually really, really nice. Then after that, guys, we're going to have Inscription of Labyrinth event, and the Inscription of Labyrinth event is actually going to give us another A-rank character. So this is another time where you can actually save your black cards, but the character that we're going to get is 21. Now 21 is a dark damage dealing tank, and she isn't going to replace Convoy by any means, guys. She is not better than him in Warzone or in Phantom Pain Cage. She's just going to be a really awesome character to have to just do better, like to do other game modes like Norman, which is where we're going to be getting in the next event, and also for like Babbles. Like, she's just really great for those kinds of things, right? You're not going to use her. You can use her in Warzone, you can use her in Phantom Pain Cage, but she's not going to perform as well as, say, like a tank like S Kamoy. He's still going to be better than her, but she is a super OP and fun character to play. And just like Wanshi, you're going to be able to farm for this or get this character completely for free through the Imprison of Labyrinth event. You're going to get her for free, guys. You do not have to pull for her at all. You can save all of your cards, or you can save all of your base event cards, everything. You don't have to pull for her at all. You can actually just farm for her, which is actually pretty cool. It's a character that nobody needs, but she's just really cool, and she's really fun, got a really diabolical laugh whenever she's, whooping some butt. She's just a really cool character, and I'm actually looking forward to her coming up on Global. But She is a character that you can absolutely skip. Actually, her and Wanshi, both you can skip because you're going to get them both for free in the event, and then you just farm for the interlude, right? Especially if you're just free to play and you're trying to save as many black cards as possible and save your base event cards as much as possible as well. But if you're trying to level them up, then obviously you want to do some pulls for them. Then after the Imprisonment of Labyrinth event, we're going to begin what's called the Lost Spark. And this is one that I am highly anticipating because on my JP account, I had to skip this character and I hated skipping this character, right? If I can find old girl wherever she's at, there she is. There's waifu, S Vera, right? 85% lightning. This is going to be your lightning tank right here. And S Vera, guys, listen to me. She is super fun. This girl is super fun to play, and she is OP. And just like what I said earlier with S Chrome, as far as your ice team, like if you don't have Lucia Plume, you can still use Chrome for your ice damage dealer, right? If you're trying to set up an ice team, you're surrounded around him as a damage dealer, you can do the same thing with Vera. If you don't have S Bianca, right, the #1 DPS lightning character, whenever Esfera shows up, you could pull for Esfera and start setting up your lightning team, right? There's other lightning characters in the game, right? You have A-Liv, and we also have, A Chrome, right? You can use both of those characters as their supports for Esfera as the main damage dealer. And she's going to perform just fine on her own. So, like in these upcoming events, guys, there's two characters that's going to show up that can actually do really well for you, even though you're not going to have the big DPSers, right? Even though you're not going to have Lucia Plume, you can still pull for S Chrome and have a massive damage dealer as far as an ice damage dealing character. And the same with the lightning character with S Vera. If you don't have S Bianca, then you could pull for S Vera and have you a nice solid damage dealer for your lightning team, right? Obviously, if you have S Bianca and you have Plume, both of these characters are going to be insane tanks for your ice and lightning teams. I mean, they're just going to be godly, guys. She is so awesome. Esfera is sweet, guys. She is pretty damn sweet. And then after her, we're going to get what's called Evernight Beat. Now, in Evernight Beat, you're actually going to be able to get this guy right here. Now, I've done videos about good old Roland. He is a very unique character to play and a very fun character to play. He's a fire damage dealer. And later down the road, guys, and this goes for Selena as well, I think in this next patch after this one here, I think that we're going to start being able to use our transcendent characters with our constructs. Currently in global right now, we can't do that, and you're not going to be able to do that for months ahead. But eventually, you're going to be able to team up your transcendent characters with your constructs. And guys, I've seen Roland actually perform pretty damn well in Warzone. Double S actually performed pretty damn well with other characters, right? He actually did surprisingly good. So that is something to keep in mind. But even so, guys, I mean, it's 2,500 black cards to get a transcendent character. It's not a lot of black cards, and he's super, super fun to play. Just a badass guy. Awesome, right? And then after that, you have what's called Survival Lucem. Now, this is the last one that I'm going to talk about today because this is the current event that's going on in JP. And in this event, this is where you can actually get good old Amp Live. And again, just like S Vera, I'm skipping this character because, well, I'm waiting for the Nier rerun, which, by the way, guys, it has been 8 months since the original Nier run in JP, and it still hasn't had a rerun yet. I'm still waiting on it, right? So I'm skipping all these awesome characters. Now, Liv's a fire damage dealing character, and she is godly, guys. She is so good. It's when Liv shows up is when your fire team really skyrockets, right? So like if you have Nanami and you have S Karenina with Liv, they can perform extremely well. Liv is an amplifier. She's going to amplify their fire damage big time, right? And you're going to find that they're going to be an OP fire team, especially when she shows up, if you already have Karenina and you have S Nanami. If you don't have those characters, then obviously if you have a strong Nier team, they're probably still going to perform better for you. So it's really going to be up to you whether or not you want to pull for Liv. But later down the road, guys, there's going to be another tank that's going to show up, a fire damage dealing tank called, Nanami, who looks like Gundam, and she is insane. So, I mean, that will be something we can talk about later on whenever the Survival Lucem shows up in Global. But, I mean, it really does suck that I have to skip this character and that I already skipped this character. I honestly hate that I've done it. And I'm getting pretty upset, by the way, at the fact that we still haven't had a Nier rerun in JP. So I don't know what's going on with that. Coral Games hasn't said anything about this. So We'll see, guys. And I might end up talking more about that in another video. So, guys, let me know what you think about the upcoming characters and the upcoming events that we're going to be getting. What are the characters that you're interested in? What are the characters that you're going to be pulling for? And I do stream on Twitch at 9 p.m. GD+7 time. The link is in the description below. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Y'all take care and have a good one. See you, everybody.